Well, this chapter started with a recap of your debit items and credit items. Do remember PEA, RLS spells as well. That's going to help you to remember your debit and credit items. Ledger accounts, general ledger. At the end of the chapter, you're going to learn more about ledgers, sales ledger, purchases ledger, then general ledger. Apart from sales and purchases, everything is your general ledger. So ledgers are your T accounts. Owner introduced money, capital debit. Capital credit, I beg my pardon, isn't it? Capital is ever credit. Where do you know it from? From your debt click. Yeah, capital credit and cash money going up, cash debit, which we have learned hundreds of double entry and journals and ledgers last chapter. Check out our other videos. So cash debit, capital credit is the T account, but we need to do the balancing of T accounts called balance CDBD. In this video, we're going to do balance CDBD. BF, one of my YouTube videos you might have seen already. BF means what? Brought forward, not the boyfriend. well. And BD means brought down. CF means carried forward. CD means carried forward. So balancing means bringing your balance from one month to another month. Let's do it on screen here. Cash book, debit and credit given. There are a few steps given at the top, maybe here. Yeah, which steps I'm going to show you in this particular example. Stay focused. The first thing we do is check the total, which side is bigger. So clearly this 10,000, 1,500 and 1,800 is bigger than the other side. 10, 11, 12,000. 13,000 some 300. Taking my calculator on screen, so 10,000 plus 1,500 plus 1,800, 13,300. Yes, it is. So writing it down, 13,300. Writing on the opposite side as well, the bigger figure. Written here, written on the other side. And did you see I kept a gap at the top and at the bottom as well, because we're going to write balance CDBD there. Balance CD is always within the box before the total. I repeat, before the total. So from the 13,300, you need to take away all these items. 4 items. Does it make 13,300? No. You have a balancing figure here, which we call a balance CD or CF, carried down within the month, minus. So 13,300 minus 1,000, minus 600, minus 500, minus 1,500. How much is left with? 9,700. That is your balance carried down, which you're going to bring it down for the next month. This is a month end balance. Month end, ME, month end. The next month opening, at the beginning, opening balance, we call this balance BD, is also known as opening balance, 9,700. So that is the way you do balance CDBD. You at first, the first thing I did, check which side is bigger. Write it both sides. That's the first thing. Total, yeah. Second thing, I taken away remaining items of balancing figure. That's number 2, balance CD. CD becomes BD on the opposite side. Now it could have been on the other side as well, because the cash money available more. This is a debit balance, BD at the end. And that is being done here. Showing you one more time, you get the total. All the total, write it down here, take the same total over there, take away all the items on the credit side, remaining item is balance CD. Balance CD becomes balance BD. Yep. If you meant to do any other T accounts, capital, sales, any other T account, you can do the same way. Let's assume our sales total is 10,000. This side bigger, written it. And all of it becomes CD, CD becomes BD. Yeah, nothing to take away. This is the way you do your sales account. You get the total, which side is bigger. There are a couple of sales, 3,300, written this figure here. Nothing to take away. All of it becomes CD, CD becomes BD on the opposite side. Why this is credit balance BD? Because it's an income. Or capitals are also credit, yeah. So you can do the purchases, yeah. We're going to do plenty of question practice in different videos, maybe in this one as well. So this to add up, you at first 3,000, you write it down 3,000, nothing to take all of it, become balance CD becomes balance BD. So this rent drawings and PLCA you do. Have a look on the PLC and SLCA. PLCA, this is a credit balance, right? Credit account. So 2,000 was that. That was the only item. 2,000 written here, total written. 500 cash we paid, 1,500, 1,500 we paid. So taken away, remaining is 500. 500 we still owe to our supplier, right? Same way with SLCA, this side is bigger, 1,800 written here. This time we didn't get paid anything from your SLCA receivables. Oh, so did we? No, we got 1,800, right? Yeah, so be careful with that. We got 1,800. That means nothing is owing from our customers. Yeah, it cancels each other. Both sides cancels each other out. SLCA credit, your cash debit. You got 1,800 cash money. So stay focused. You can't do any mistake. Now you don't need to write balance CDBD 0. There is no balance CDBD. They just showed you for your learning purposes. Let's do this activity 1, balancing account. Just telling you balance of the accounts. One quick note I can tell you, there's some SPL and there's some SOFP item. SLCA, PLCA, drawings, these are SOFP, balance sheet items. And rent, income expenses are SPL items. So finally, we transfer it to the SPL. Yeah. So all the income and expenses, we want to transfer to the SPL as an income or expenses. Okay, with that note, let's start with the activity 1, balancing of the accounts. Which side is bigger? Tell me. Debit side or credit side? Yes, debit side is bigger. This 2 makes it 1,000. Write it down on the opposite side. Take away this 350. 1,000 minus 350. You're left with 650. What is this? Balance? CD. The CD becomes on the opposite side after the total balance. BD. I'm writing in short. You need to write in full. Or you need to choose sometimes in your exam. There are more. Do balancing. So which side is bigger yet again? Tell me. Clearly 20,000 is bigger than other items. So I'm going to take away all these items. I'm going to get my balance CD. Here, taking calculator on screen. 20,000 minus 250 minus 225 minus 135. How much is there? 19,390. Nice and good. 19,390. That's your balance BD brought down. Okay. What does this balance BD on the debit side indicates? That means you have more money and less expenses in the bank account. So it's a debit balance. So this, if you want to do capital account balance CDBD, only one item given on the credit side. How do you do? Same way we have learned before. Which side is bigger? 20,000 credit side. Written on the other side as well. Make the total equal. Nothing to take away. All of it becomes what? Balance CD. That becomes opposite side. Balance BD. Makes sense. Purchases. Couple of purchases on the debit side. Nothing on the credit side. So add up 4, 5, 6, 700. Right? 700. 700 here. All of it becomes CD. CD becomes BD. Hope you are enjoying it. Yep. Moving on. The same way you can do all of it. There are quite a lot of it. I'm just doing it quickly for you people. Total 225, 225. All of it becomes CD. CD becomes BD 225. Yeah. Little earlier I said this is basically transfer to the P&L. Yeah, which you will learn later on. So the sales and all income expenses. So I need to calculate. Mr. Calculator. 657 plus 750. 1407. 1407. 1407. All of it becomes CD. Bell CD. CD becomes Bell BD. 1407. Now, okay, in the cash both side we have, in the similar way we're going to do total. 657 is bigger. I'm writing it down here. 657. 75 should be taken away to get your balance CD. Yeah. So 657 minus 75. You got 582. CD. That becomes BD. 582. I believe you can do the rates and SLCA and PLCA way, just leaving these things for you to do and jumping into next activity. insert the balance CDBD, insert the total, insert the CD, then BD and total, in short, to do the balancing figures, balance of or balance CDBD. So electricity and discount allowed, these two you're going to do, and end of this video going to be, yes, take focus then. Get the total. Which side is bigger? Undoubtedly this debit side is bigger. Taking the calculator. 4265 plus 245. You can do in your notebook 4510. Oh, hold on. 4510 written over here. 4510. So how much should be the balance CD? All of it. Nothing to take care. 0 to take care. 4510 balance CD. That becomes balance BD. 4510. Now you need to put the date. That's one new thing you're going to learn here in this video. What is the date for balance CD? It's always month end. Yeah, 31st of August. Do remember 31st of August. And what is the date for balance BD? It's the first date of the next month. It's the first date of the next month. First of, then what? September. Hope it makes sense. Last topic here, discount allowed. Yet again, it's a debit account. Nothing on the credit side. Debit total is 2800. This two makes it. So this here 2800. Nothing to take you all of it. You can write in this box. You can write in this box anywhere you have a space to do it. Yeah. Better at the bottom. So okay. Balance CD becomes BD. All of it. Well, BD. Tell me the date for balance CD. Tell me. Yeah, it's 31st of August and 1st of September. August, September. Yeah. That's all in this video. Check out our next video on subsidiary ledger, SL and PL, which we call it individual ledgers.